Ever wondered how Russia and China stack up as military superpowers? Let's see. Russia is ahead of China. I would say Russia has the best and strongest army as far as land-based warfare is concerned. Their ability to adapt to terrain, their ability to learn midway and change tactics. Only the Israelis are better, in my opinion, in changing tactics. As for Russia, they have the reserve depths, the military-industrial complex, the near-indigenous supply chain, the endless, limitless energy needed to fuel a war, the near-endless metals and minerals needed for trade to keep up its economy. Their only weakness: politics and bureaucracy. It's what prevented them from great wins in Afghanistan, as their economy was mismanaged and in doldrums. A lot of rank-related politics, ego-bruising and armchair generals with power and little ability. Sitting in Moscow because of politics, the fact that they still get so much done speaks volumes about what a great leader Putin is. Plus, corruption. It's undeniable that Russian army has corruption. Although to date, when it comes to national interests, corruption takes a back seat. Russia has very limited naval abilities and a mediocre aerial ability. In these two areas, NATO, US, is streets ahead. Conduct a war in Europe and NATO will be ground to stalemate. Conduct a war across the Atlantic, and Russia would be overwhelmed in a matter of weeks. China has the economy and the military-industrial complex. China has the technological base and manufacturing. China's navy is loads better than any other navy except American. Their aerial abilities are on par with US across a short-range theater, but significantly weaker as the theater. And its zone expands, for instance, across the South China Sea. China can take on the US in an aerial and naval battle, and with its, China's, land batteries can come out on top. Yet across a larger zone, Straits of Malacca or Indian Ocean, China could be quickly overwhelmed due to its command inability over a larger zone. The Chinese land army is not as deeply blooded for over 50 years, and their tactical ability is not as good as the Western nations or even India. Yet their government is efficient, and there is no bureaucracy, and almost zero corruption in the army, which runs on meritocracy. Armchair generals sit in Beijing and are told to shut up. So China and Russia are very strong militaries, and combined can utilize their strengths and weaknesses to perfect synchronization.